So remember that glitch on the Dominion software I talked about last time? No? Well, that's what you get for not watching till the end, you scamps! But anyway, last week I was saying that if that same issue that gave 35% of the vote for the God Emperor to Biden was present in only 1% of the counties within the state, then the election would be won without even eliminating a single of the fraudulent mail-in ballot votes. Well, not only did the Democrats manage to shove a cactus up the cavernous butthole without my help, they kept counting votes in Pennsylvania that they were supposed to separate, ordered by a judge, mind you. So now this is about 650,000 ballots for Biden that have a fairly good chance of being nullified, especially if Giuliani has photographic or video evidence of ballots being brought by unknown vans. But that piece of Dominion software has gathered quite a bit of attention from software engineers, and some people have actually dug into the data. Here's an excerpt of what was data mined, and yes, I know this is the stuff of nightmare. Imagine how I feel when I have to write specification on how to treat that kind of file. The TLDR is, I was completely correct. That quote-unquote glitch seems to have transferred millions of votes from Trump to Biden. Long answer, what's behind me is called a JSON file, and essentially it shows how the votes were counted and how they were attributed, which can then be compared with numbers reported by the state agencies and the media. In every state where this software was used, well, actually that's not true, I should say, in every swing state where this software was used, it seems that hundreds of thousands of votes were either switched to Biden or discarded altogether. I will admit, I do not know if these discarded votes correspond to a first round of elimination or verification process, but considering the sworn affidavits and reports of counting illegal ballots, I highly doubt it. Especially considering, like I said, that every single switched and discarded vote seemed to have been for Trump, never for Biden. This is not a glitch, that's absolutely impossible. And it seems that this is getting noticed. The president has commented on it, and during one of the interviews, Sidney Powell, one of the lawyers on Trump's team, has made some fairly serious accusations on the Dominion software and the company itself.
Well, I can hardly wait to put forth all the evidence we have collected on Dominion, starting with the fact it was created to produce altered voting results in Venezuela for Hugo Chavez, and then shipped internationally to manipulate votes for purchase in other countries, including this one. It was funded by money from Venezuela and Cuba, and China has a role in it also. So if you want to talk about foreign election interference, we certainly have it now. We have staggering statistical evidence. We have staggering testimony from witnesses, including one who was personally in briefings when all of this was discussed and planned, beginning with Hugo Chavez and how it was designed there, and then saw it happening in this country. As soon as the state shut down on election night and stopped counting, those are the states where the most egregious problems occurred.
Reverting the vote to whom they were supposed to be casted for, even without eliminating all of the bad ballots, would already put the president in the head again. For example, in Pennsylvania, which has been uncalled for Biden if you remember, Trump is barely 60,000 votes behind. If we're talking about reverting 220,000 votes, I'm pretty sure you can tell Biden won't be ahead anymore. Georgia would flip back to red again, and let's be honest, I'm pretty sure even the staunchest of Democrats knows full well Georgia is not blue. After that, we get into the more contentious one with Wisconsin and Arizona. In these two, the president would still be behind, but considering the amount of mailing ballot that has happened this year, I'm pretty sure it is within the win margin of a recount. Michigan, though, might be a bit more difficult because the gap is significantly higher than, for example, Pennsylvania. But then again, improprieties have been particularly high this year, and as I said before, mail-in ballots tend to be thrown out by the bucket, so considering the year we are in, I'm pretty sure it can still flip back to red. And let's remember, this is a place where 130,000 votes just popped out of nowhere for Biden at 6 o'clock when the counting offices were closed, and the flash drive that used to contain these votes has apparently vanished. Could it be that someone has realized that they were a bit too heavy-handed and might go to jail? Only time will tell, but I think the map will still look something like that once all of this is over. But in the meantime, you can subscribe, leave a like, comment, because this is about to be Black Friday and I think I might buy a few more guns to present to you while they are not banned yet. Salut, bonsoir!